It's 2016. Imagine you're sitting in a classroom. You're on your laptop, of course, sending emails and checking Facebook. The teacher begins walking around the classroom, handing out pieces of paper to every student. Today, she announces, we are going to be learning to handwrite letters. Now you may laugh, but in schools all around Australia, teachers are struggling to keep up with the rapid changes in technology tools. So, what can we do about it, you ask? The 7 general capabilities, as described by the Australian curriculum, have been constructed to guide teachers into how to properly equip young Australians to live and work successfully in the 21st century. Our role as educators is to make this transition as smooth as possible for students. The capabilities encompass knowledge, skills, behaviour and dispositions that are all relevant to modern learning. For example, literacy, often overlooked in the key learning area such as personal development, health and physical education, it is critical for understanding health literacy, which is a core component of the PDHPE that focuses on terminology specific to health-related knowledge. However, in order to integrate the general capabilities into the modern classroom, an emphasis on information and communications technology, also known as ICT, is necessary. Technology, pervading all aspects of our modern society. It may seem like the enemy, but in fact, it's this information and communications technology that is the key to unlocking the door that separates the education system as we once knew it from a student's ability to succeed in the real world. There is no denying that we live in a technology and media-suffused environment. But what does this mean for us as teachers? It means we need a shift towards 21st century learning. P21, who works in Partnership for 21st Century Learning, created a framework that outlines the outcomes and support systems that students need for holistic education. They highlight that in order to be effective in this century, workers and future workers must be able to create, evaluate, and effectively utilize information and communications technology. This means that within the classroom, students need to not only be provided with access to ICT, but have it incorporated into their learning outcomes. They say, give a man a fish and he will eat for a day. Teach him how to fish and he will be fed for a lifetime. But give a man the internet and he can teach himself how to fish and anything else he wants to know. As of 2013, the Australian Human Rights Commission acknowledged the uprising trend that access to internet should be considered as a human right. This means that our students have to compete on a global stage due to the influx in access to information. According to the New South Wales government, students need new skills to prepare them for jobs which have not even been created yet. These skills are part of the Learning and Innovation section of the 21st Century Framework and are called the 4 C's: creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. They focus on developing the entrepreneurial mindset, which will separate students from the average employee to equip them to be successful in the 21st century. The General Capabilities domain, ICT, teaches students all 4 C's, as well as developing their ability to manage and operate ICT in order to meet their own individual learning needs. Specifically, ITC capability has at its core 3 main elements. These are creating, investigating, and communicating. Let's start by looking at investigating. The main focus of investigating in ICT is teaching students how to locate, generate, and access data and information in order to be able to make informed decisions about selecting and evaluating the data and/or information. Specifically in PDHPE, students are required to use a range of ICT to analyze, measure, and enhance movement performances. This could be seen in students researching dances and movements on the internet, and then recording themselves performing the routine in order to watch it over and then refine their skills. This kind of use of ICT in physical education was proved to be crucial for skill enhancement. This kind of use of ICT in physical education was proved to be crucial for skill enhancement in a study published in the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, where students performing a gymnastic skill were able to receive video feedback, and each student in the study, having viewed their performance, demonstrated significant improvement the second time round. Moving on to communicating with ICT. Here, students are taught to collaborate, share, and exchange information, all the while understanding the context of the communications occurring. In PDHPE, ICT communication plays a major role in how to share and interpret health information, so as for it to be exchanged accurately. This could be seen in students using heart rate monitors during sport, and then transposing the information into a graph in order to visually communicate their results, share their data, and compare it with the rest of the class. And finally, we have creating with ICT. According to Bloom's taxonomy, which is a hierarchical model for classifying learning objectives, creating is the highest order of learning a student can engage in. A student who has access to ICT in the classroom has the ability to develop personalized plans for nutrition, physical activity participation, and well-being, which is crucial in them taking control of their own health choices and lifestyle. And this is the ultimate goal of any PDHP teacher, that their students will be able to independently make their own informed health decisions. Not convinced yet? Research published in the Journal of Research on Technology and Education examined 174 international case studies and found that teachers reported innovative technologies improved the teaching practices in the classroom. According to the published report, they found that adding ICT changes the structure of the classroom. This supports the theory of blended learning, in which incorporating a variety of different learning styles allows flexibility and choice, helping students achieve their academic potential. Often, this choice, made available through ICT, can create similar effects to the flipped classroom, where students learn online at home and do traditional homework activities in the classroom. At the end of the day, becoming a quality teacher is all about creating quality learning environments, intellectual quality, and making learning significant for their students. Information and communications technology is an avenue that we as educators can utilize to allow students to connect into the 21st century way of life. It's time we get connected.